Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Siti Khadijah binti Muhammad Afia. My ID number is 2019-614 and 638.
Hi, my name is Nurhani binti Hasnan, ID number 2019482434.
Hi, my name is Nur Adina Fatah binti Zainal, ID number 2019883702.
What is our project is about? Our project required us to create a courseware that can be used as learning material in a class. We have to use PowerPoint presentation to create this courseware with our own creativity. Our courseware is about a poem analysis titled A Red Red Rose by Robert Burns. In our courseware, we include the learning outcomes, the theme, the figurative languages, the lessons, and some questions based on the elements that we have mentioned in the courseware that related to the poem A Red Red Rose by Robert Burns. The special and interesting things that we have in our courseware is we implement the poem A Red Red Rose by Robert Burns into the concept of Beauty and the Beast movie, because we find the similarity that this poem and this movie have, which they used rose as the element that symbolizes love.
There are two objectives of our courseware. The first one is to apply the skills that we have learned in this class into our courseware. The second one is to make our lesson more interesting for our students. So the first objective is to apply the skills that we have learned into this courseware. So in this class, we have been learning a lot of different skills and methods on how to use technology in many and different ways. For example, we have learned on how to insert an audio into our presentation. So by making this courseware, we are actually hoping that we can practice the skills that we have learned to make this courseware more interesting. So the second objective of our courseware is to make our lesson more interesting. By using different tools and methods that we have learned in this class, we are hoping that we can apply this into our learning session with the students. We want our students to learn a new way and experience a new way of learning so that they can engage more in class. And since we will be teachers in this era with a lot of technology being provided to us, it is very important to expand our way of teaching and not only use the traditional way of teaching and learning.
My first point is that this courseware can help the students from getting bored in class. Why? Because this courseware can enhance the traditional ways of teaching and learning. Back then, the educators only used whiteboard and giving out handouts to deliver their learning materials. Now, by using this courseware, the student will become more excited in learning the poem, as we use colorful graphic design, some background music, and awesome effect in the courseware. As for the quiz part, it will encourage active participation from all students, as students tend to be more competitive if they answer the quiz together with their classmates. So, no more students will lag behind. This courseware is all about poem analysis. Poem analysis is often perceived as something that is cryptic and beyond understanding. Students are always intimidated by the word poetry. So, this courseware is created to help the students to learn the analysis of poem easily, as all the elements are presented in a very creative way. In short, this courseware can help to vanish that perception students have that learning poem is hard. Last but not least, how can this courseware help the students? It can actually improve student knowledge retention and thinking skills. How? This courseware that comes with colorful graphic design and some background music and also some challenges can make the learning process more interesting. Since the students are interested in what they are learning, it can actually improve their knowledge retention. Not only that, the quiz in this courseware will help them in terms of improving their critical thinking skills. Why? Because they need to answer the question correctly in order to jump to the next question. That is all from me. Thank you.
The conversation that we put for every characters that we have in our courseware, as well as the transition that we set as automatic to make sure our courseware more interesting and alive, so that when the students watch our courseware, they will feel the feeling of watching a movie.
So here are some of the screen captures for the quiz part. We have prepared 8 multiple choice questions for the student to answer. All of the questions are related to the things that we have presented in the courseware. So in the quiz, we also put a timer so that the students know how many time left for them to choose the right answer. And we also have decided that the students will not move to the next question if they answer the current question wrong. If they fail to answer the question, they have to click the try again button that will appear on the screen so that the piece can be saved.
Hi. Now, I will give a short brief regarding to the flow of this courseware. In the main page, you can see two buttons here which are Take a Journey and Home page. If you click the home page, you will be directed to the home page slide where you can see the buttons that will lead to elements studied in the poem. But if you choose Take a Journey button, you will see the description of the journey. This short clip of video is included for you to more understand what is the journey is all about. But you can also click the skip button if you want to. Next, you will receive a letter from the main character, which is Peace, that has been kidnapped. In this journey, Belle is required to save Peace. Once you click the rules, you will then be brought to the recitation of the poem. If you click the Let's Start button, the journey will begin. In the journey itself, you will go through all the elements discussed in the poem. The first one is theme, next is learning outcomes, figurative language, and lastly lessons. But the journey is not done yet. You will need to go through a quiz by choosing I'm ready button. However, if you choose I give up, the journey will end there. You will not be able to save the piece. In order for you to see whether the piece is safe or not, you need to complete all the questions correctly. We include a short clip that shows that piece is safe. And the journey is done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.